Hugo as well, because he goes into this game having scored 5 goals in his last 3 Premier League games as well. He's still only 23, and you spoke about him getting up to the physical levels that you want. What maturity then is he showing on and off the pitch to reach those levels that you want? And do you almost have to protect him a little bit more now because of the injury to Alexander?
No, I think he showed a lot of hard work to get to this fitness level where he is at the moment. It sometimes took me a bit of convincing that this all is actually really needed to become stronger, but he always did it, and not always with a smile on his face, but he's worked really hard to get fitter and fitter and fitter on and off the pitch. And now I've tried to convince him as well. The better you defend a set piece, the bigger chance you have to score a goal on the other end. Because if you are 0-0, it's easier to score a goal than when you're 1-0 down. This might sound strange, but what it does with the energy levels of the other team, if you are conceding or if you are 1-0 up, that is a difference. So for us, for him to score goals, it's also important that we hardly concede, let alone in set pieces. But he's worked really hard to get where he is now, and I think he's ready to go into a program we are facing now, but he's not the only number 9 I have. Federico Chiesa can play in that position as well. So yeah, I have the chance to maybe, I wouldn't say rest him, but take him off if he's completely tired, with Federico Chiesa being available.
Also, 6 games unbeaten now as well in all competitions. What do you feel has maybe changed over the last few weeks that's really thrust you back up the Premier League? And as you said earlier, you're 5th now, but level on points with Chelsea on 29.
Yeah. Well, I think the main thing that has changed is that we, apart from the second half against Brighton, we haven't conceded that many chances as we did in the run we had before. I also think we've been a bit more lucky than we've been in the games before, because we've played games that we were so much better than the other team in terms of everything that comes to football, but maybe the main thing where people always look at is your chance creation towards what you've conceded. Now in the last game against Spurs, I don't think we had many more chances than them, and in the game against Brighton it was equal as well, and those are the 2 games we've won. So that's what you get with a low-scoring sport. We've been many times, so unlucky with the result. Almost every time. But in the last 2 games, I wouldn't say we don't deserve it, but it was more of an equal game, those 2, than many other games we've played that we've lost. So yeah, that's the nice part of football, that the performance doesn't always gives the results that you can expect.